Is there cheating going on at the live low stakes? In the last few days, a few reports have emerged that suggest that there is some cheating going on. The channel Crush Live Poker had a long video explaining how this works and how people are worried about that. They talked about a 5, 10, 20 game in Vegas though. So I'm going to talk about what I think is the case for the low stakes 1, 2 and 1, 3. This is just my opinion, but I think I am right with this one. So, is there any cheating going on at 1, 2 and 1, 3? Well, we cannot rule it out, of course. There might be some cheating going on. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of card rooms in the world. It could well be the case. However, what I think is that the kind of cheating that we're talking about on streams or in those 5, 10 games at the Aria, that's where real money is involved. That's where it's worth for the cheaters to actually cheat on other players. I truly believe that at a 1-2 capped at like 300, 400, it's just not worth it for them. And that's just one reason. But there is actually another reason why I think that cheating, at least this kind of cheating, doesn't really work that well. And that is, normally when players collude, the idea is that they bluff players who have some sort of showdown value. So you don't want to bluff players who have a really big hand. You want to know that they are fairly weak and then you can bluff them there. But the thing at 1, 2 and 1, 3 is, as you probably know, players do not fold enough. So there is no reason for you to try to find out that someone has second pair and then try to get that second pair to fold with an overbet, because they might not fold to that overbet. Whereas if you play 5, 10, 20, that's very different. And I think a lot of these cheaters actually target good players, professional players, because they can be the one cheated out of their money because they actually do fold. Whereas at 1, 2, 1, 3, you got all these recreational players, you got short stacks. There is just, as I said, first of all, there's not much money to be made, and secondly, it's just unlikely for them to work out anyway. And then there is another thing. Even if this were the case and there is this one group that does cheat somewhere in some card room, the odds of you being at that table with them is quite low anyway. That said, I would still say always be vigilant. Always try to keep an eye out if there is someone cheating. Cheating might happen in all sorts of ways. There could be other players colluding or so. It doesn't have to be on a big scale to really try to make a lot of money. But just in general, I still think at this stage we are not anywhere near a point where 1, 2 or 1, 3 games in any official card rooms. And that's important. I'm talking about official card rooms, not about some home games or so. I don't know what's going on there. But in official card rooms, at a 1, 2 and 1, 3 for now, I still think you are safe to play.